Hello, good day everyone. This is Jaya Faith Gongob. My report is all about social cultural theory of Vygotsky. Okay, this is the module 9. Okay, Vygotsky exemplify and he talked about culture, peers, family, and adult. He said that it include the process or the development of a child. And he believed that if the child surrounding by knowledgeable people, the child will learn from it. Okay, this is the quotation of Vygotsky. What a child can do in cooperation today, tomorrow, he will be able to do alone. Quotation, it is something to do or it is something to dealing with other people or development based this theory when it comes if we cooperate with someone to accomplish certain tasks. So we have a keywords here, social interaction. Okay, so what is social interaction? This is the key theme of Vygotsky theory as it plays an important role in cognitive development. So it's related to Piaget cognitive development. He believed that individual could not be understood without looking into the social and cultural context within which development happened. So social because we interact with people. So we are interact with people, we learn from it, and to our culture also we learn. For cultural, we also considered the language. How we use it to communicate. Because language is one of the product of our country. Yeah, that is correct. Now, the other keyword here, it's the main of scaffolding. So, what is scaffolding? Scaffolding, that is means fade away techniques. So, given by a teacher, for example, Vygotsky, appropriate assistant given by a teacher to assist the learner. Accomplish a task while we said that we are greatly affected by the people that we interact with it. Is it true with the process of scaffolding? So, for example, the teacher give a task, given by a task, and the student will accomplish after. So that is scaffolding. Let's talk about the cognitive development view of Piaget and Vygotsky. So the first one is Piaget more focused on individuals because individuals, it means depends on individual learners. Okay, while Vygotsky, he focused more on social interaction, while we said earlier. So, and Piaget believed that there are universal stages of cognitive development. He believes that uniform progress of the learners. And Vygotsky did not propose stages but emphasize on cultural factors in cognitive development. And Piaget did not give much emphasis on language, but Vygotsky, he stressed the role of language in cognitive development. That is the cognitive development views of Piaget and Vygotsky. Is the social interaction. So this is the human development result from a dynamic interaction between individuals and society. Social interaction takes place within parents, relatives, peers, teacher, and cultural in general. So when we say social interaction, we are talking about dealing with people. Yeah, I I said earlier that we can learn from our surroundings, from our family, from our peers, and in general. So social interaction, the base learning comes through interaction with others, and cultural beliefs and attitude in how learning and teaching is developed. Okay? So, as a teacher, for example, you will give a task to the child, and the child will have take note, and they memorize the techniques, okay, or memorizing strategy. So the child will apply their knowledge to do that task, okay, by given of teacher. So if the child accomplish the task, that is the learning from this theory. So this is the Vygotsky 4 case views in cognitive development, the cultural factors, social interaction, the importance of language, and the roles of adults. Okay, so we will tackle about this later. The social interaction, two fundamental principles: the more knowledgeable other, or MKO, and the zone of proximal development, or ZPD. Okay, the child will say, I can do it by myself. I can do this by myself. Okay, the child will learn, or they are practicing to develop their skills and knowledge by using this knowledgeable KMO and zone of proximal development. They want to try and they want to experience things. Okay, so they will build their self. They will compete to the adults. Cultural factors have a crucial roles to learn the children. So that is the big factor. If the culture is wide, the more they learn. Okay? So that is the cultural factors. Okay, he believed on the crucial role that culture played on cognitive development of children. So, looking into the wider range of experience that a culture would give to a child. Okay, for example, how a child is raised or trained in early life can contribute to the development of cognition of the child. Okay, for example, the child learn from childhood. He can apply this knowledge if he is adult. Okay, so that is the cultural factors to the child. Okay, he can learn and he can apply more if he is adult. Third one is about language. Okay, children talk to themselves. Okay, remember when we are a child, our parents tell the story about how we can develop to learn to speak, right? So sometimes we are talking to a toy. We are talking to, for example, we are making an airplane. So you will say, this is my airplane, right? So that stage, we are learn how to interact, how we can use our language. So in the for Vygotsky, this is talking to oneself. Okay, sometimes I'll do that in front of the mirror. I will talk to myself, and an indication of thinking that goes on the mind of a child. Okay, so we are talking, so I am beautiful, like that, right? So in the same as a child, they are talking also their self. Okay, this lead to private speech. Okay? A form of self-talk that guides the child thinking and action. Okay? So, that is the language. So, the learning activities of a child, of course, they learn through experience. Okay? So, for example, the child want to play a guitar. The main goal is he want to strumming, right? He wants to strumming the guitar, but that stage he will know how to hold first. Okay, he know how to hold first than strumming. So the main goal is he can learn from that by process. Okay, learning activities. Children learn best through hands-on activities than when listening passively. Learning by doing made fruitful when children interact with knowledgeable adults and peers. Yes. So they learn from this experience and they know how to observe already. So that is the first thing that the children will develop their knowledge and skills. And then zone of proximal development. This is a child performing an activity alone attains level of competency. Okay? So this is called zone of actual development. Okay, a while ago, I said that if the children want to hold a guitar and or play a guitar, the zone of proximal here is he know how to hold the guitar, but he didn't know how to play. Okay, that is the zone of proximal development of a child. However, having a more knowledgeable other MKO, as in a competent adult or an advanced peer, the child can perform on a higher level of competency. If the child, if a child experience to go or to join with the adults, and he will build her self competency. He will compete and motivate more. Okay, so that is zone of proximal development of a child. Okay, he build a competency to his or herself. This is ZPD and scaffolding. Okay, knowledgeable others, technology and tools. Or what I can learn on my own. What can I learn with help of ZPD? That's all. Thank you for watching to my video and have a nice day, everyone. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.